Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. We are back with the Pickleball Recovery and Performance Podcast, brought to you by Paddle Pro Balm. Today is episode 10. Can you believe it? 10 episodes in since we began this journey together. And first off, I want to wish everybody that they had a great Mother's Day yesterday and a beautiful weekend. Today is a pretty simple podcast. We are going to talk a little bit about basically a plant-based organic pain balm and how it's designed for both in-home and on the court, but also as travel, and why this is making a big impact to athletes, although amateur or pro, in the pickleball community. And also where you can get it, because it is just life-changing and it's chemical-free. So episode 10, let's go ahead and dive in. So welcome back to the Pickleball Recovery and Performance Podcast, brought to you by Paddle Pro Balm, the podcast where we talk recovery, performance, longevity, and how to keep your body moving pain-free so you can stay on the courts longer and play at your best, right? Today's episode is all about one thing every pickleball player understands: pain, soreness, inflammation, and how we can recover fast when you're constantly on the move. Whether you're grinding through your tournament weekends, guys, or you have league nights, or even open play at local clubs, or even if you're just playing in the backyard of someone who has a pickleball court, your friend or family, recovery still matters, okay? So what is Paddle Pro Balm? Well, it's an organic, plant-based recovery balm designed specifically for active lifestyles and athletes who need it on the fly, but also at home. We created this product with pickleball in mind, but also it serves a purpose through all sports and athletic events. Some of the biggest things people notice when they are using this is how fast it works. That's basically our name to claim. Most users report feeling the relief of pain in about 5 to 10 minutes, right? But we transdermally formulated this product to actually enter the top layer of your skin through your pores, and then it tells or signifies your red blood cells to shoot down to where the area is inflamed and begins rapidly decreasing the inflammation. So it's not just a Band-Aid product. It actually is created so that you can get back on the court. Listen, I get it. Business is business, and a lot of companies build a business model, of how fast they can get a customer to return and buy, right? If you ever go to sell a company, or if you're in business meetings with your CPA, they're like, hey, what is your repeat customer acquisition? And so we're not like that. We've been around 12 years, and we just believe in actually creating products that actually do what they say, have what they say in them, and not only are effective, but actually bring betterness to your life and body. And so even though that said, this product can last 2 to 3 months in one jar for people, that play, 15 hours a week in pickleball. We don't have people that come back very often in a week, right? Obviously. But people do come back a lot for it when they run out or are getting close to. So just thought that was a good piece of information for you to know. And also, if you do go on the website, which we'll leave in the comments and also say on here at the end, you'll see that price comparison to the market. There's no comparison. And there's a couple reasons why. We're vertically integrated from everything. Raw materials is all in the U.S. Some of our stuff we grow our own on farm. We create in-house, okay? So we don't have to rely on third-party vendors. We don't private label. We've never white labeled. It is our product, literally from the seed to the shelf. And so we're able to offer that affordability, which dominates the market pricing for what this is. Also, we've never had a return or a bad review. It's just a great product. So that's huge, because basically for players who are between matches, tournaments, traveling, playing long sessions, recovering after games, trying to get back on the court quickly. See, unlike pills, guys, or complicated recovery systems that say, hey, it works, but you got to do 6 sessions, Paddle Pro Balm was designed to be simple and portable and most certainly effective, literally within minutes when you need it. You can apply this baby directly wherever you need it most. Your knees, your elbows, your wrists, your shoulders, your lower back, your feet. Some people say they put it on their temples when they have migraines or headaches. We've gotten emails from women who have the once a month PMS thing. Yeah, they're putting it below their belly button and saying in a lot of cases it's more effective than ibuprofen. Not knocking ibuprofen here on this podcast, guys, for kind and honorable content, but just saying what they said to us. I think that's pretty huge. Something else that's pretty cool, we've actually discovered this last year, but we still get emails and people telling us that they ended up putting it on their feet pre-play. So before they're going to play a pickleball match, they put it on the bottom of their feet, and they say you got to try it, and because it makes you feel lighter and mitigates that additional pain that comes after playing. As a businessman, I thought, well, that's preventative. So we never really had the mindset of preventative with the balm. It was more of an aftermath, but it is rapidly becoming both pre and post game. That's huge, guys. So what's in it? It's natural ingredients, and they absorb through your skin to support localized relief and recovery, literally right where the soreness is and where the inflammation happens. No shots, no injections, no 6 sessions of red light therapy, no $3,500 red light therapy little handhold thing that takes 6 weeks to work. None of that. And I'm not knocking those, again, for kind and merited content. Just letting you know that this hits different. Our product is much different. A lot of players say they feel movement improve literally within minutes. And in pickleball, guys, as you know, movement is everything. If your knees hurt, your game changes. Okay? If your shoulder is tight, your serve changes. If your wrists ache, your touch changes. Recovery directly affects performance, guys. Okay, so just as important it is that you think to get fun and balancing on the court, it's even more important of how you're recovering after that. Okay? One of the best parts about Paddle Pro Balm is that it is TSA-approved. If you don't know what TSA is, that is the people or security folks in the airports, okay, that check bags, walk with the dogs and stuff. Our product is actually TSA-approved. So, not only was it formulated and intended for a traveling mindset, right, your purse, your pickleball bag, your car, but it also was formulated in a way to be so condensed and so effective, yet so portable, and especially through the TSA in a legal manner. So that's cool. So you can literally toss this guy in your pickleball bag. You can bring it on flights. You can keep it in your backpack. You can carry it in tournaments. You can use it at the court side. You could keep it in your car, although if you live in Arizona or Texas or somewhere that's hot, over 100 degrees, don't keep it in your car. It is still a balm, guys. It still will liquefy. It won't damage it, but you don't want to put liquid balm on you because it's just a mess. So keep that in mind. Also, we've been doing a lot of events this year, and the refs just love it for their feet, because they stand all day, and they are doing a lot of work, actually. I really congratulate our refs that are in the pickleball space that travel with USA Pickleball and APP and all the others. It's not an easy job, and they are on their feet all day. So they've been using that a lot, and they can fit it in their bags, and they like how they put it on their feet, and they feel good. So anyways, recovery should be convenient, and that's what Paddle Pro Recovery Balm is all about, convenience and effectiveness. Most players aren't carrying giant recovery devices everywhere they go, but everyone can carry a compact recovery balm, okay? Another thing people don't talk about enough is how pain impacts confidence. So let's dive into that. When your body hurts, do you hesitate? I do. When your body hurts, you stop moving naturally. When your body hurts, you protect certain areas subconsciously. You also lose rhythm, and you tighten up mentally. And if you've been listening to any of the podcasts, you remember the mental space of being present and grounded and founded on that court is so important. The breath work, the peace that you need to have, the confidence you need to have. So if you tighten up mentally, all that's kind of a lost cause out the window, right? So what am I saying? I think what I'm saying is when your body feels better, your confidence will improve naturally. And that's huge, right? You always want to feel better, always. I think that's why recovery isn't just about pain relief. I think it's about the quality of life, the quality of movement, and staying active long term, right? You know, there's the old thing when people retire, or at least the older generation back in the day, you know, they just always had it in their head to have a lazy boy recliner retired by a lake, maybe fish 2 days a week. But mainly, as you guys know, if you have grandma and grandpas, they stay in that recliner and they watch CNN and Fox News and whatever they're watching. And that becomes more. And what's happening? You stop moving. And then they end up kind of dying off, right? So I think it's important about recovery because we want to stay active as long as we can, because I think that's longevity. Everyone's looking at creams and what's the next scientific breakthrough of longevity and peptides, which, by the way, I believe are great, but it's all about longevity in some of those. And it's like, I think you just keep moving. You build a good habit of fitness and eat clean as you possibly can, and stay away from alcohol as much as you can, you know, moderation, minimal. And those kind of things are important. But Paddle Pro Balm was built seriously, you know, from within the community. I mean, we're pickleball players. We built it for pickleball players. We understand the pain in the game. We understand the things that we go through, and so we wanted to help us better be on the court without having to take ibuprofen or Tylenol or anything of that manner, right? So we built Paddle Pro Balm, formulated it in such a way so that it'd be transdermal and just bring you relief, literally bring you pain relief within minutes, and then work for, 6 hours transdermally to attack that inflammation and reduce the inflammation. Because, let's get the pain relieved so you don't feel it. But let's make sure that you don't feel that pain again and fix the problem, which is inflammation, right? It's inflammation. Now, if you break a bone or something like that, yes, you can get a little bit of light relief from our balm. It is that strong, but that's not going to fix your bone. So, I'd encourage you to go where you need to go to get that thing fixed, because that's just, that's a break. But as far as any inflammation from your head to your toe, this is going to help you. So check it out. You guys can go to paddleprobalm.com, and if you just wait a little bit, you can enter your email, and you're going to get 25% off plus free shipping on your first order. That it's already affordable. $34.95, and it lasts you about 2 to 3 months. But, take advantage of that 25%. We're not going to spam you because we have your email. We don't do that. We're not going to sit in the back end and send you a bunch of Monday, Wednesday, Friday updates and all that stuff. No. If we have any deals come up or Christmas or holidays, you better believe you're going to get that email. But don't open it if you don't want to. Erase it if you want to, or hit unsubscribe. Doesn't matter. I'm just saying get that 25% off and try the product yourself. You will absolutely be amazed by this tool to go along with your recovery system, and, as stated in this podcast, the preventative measure. Okay? Also, there are a couple things that we have done you can find on Amazon, and the links will be in the bio below, or whatever podcast platform you're on. They're just some self-help kind of books, ebooks, and another book, paperback, to help you with some things we've noticed in pickleball. Short, beautiful, well-crafted words and content. And so, you can find out about some rules and why that's important to the edge for you on the court, and also understanding 2026 rules. And some other things we think you'll find very awesome. And so those links will be in the bottom, and as well as our website will be there, that you can just link over and pop your email, get that 25% off. Get that balm shipped to you with free shipping rapidly. Usually 2-3 days. If you're in New York or somewhere far off in Wonderland, just give us 3 to 4 days just in case, because USPS and all that. But anyways, I thank you guys very much for joining the Pickleball podcast. And again, that's the Performance Podcast in Recovery Recovery and Performance podcast brought to you by Paddle Pro Balm. And we just hope that you get to try this product out. And if you do and you hate it, tell us. Leave a review on the website. We're not going to knock you. It's all of us together that helps providing and furthering, good and quality and honorable products. And so we just ask that you would share your review. If you have a social media account, definitely pop it on there and just say, hey, this worked for me. Together we can reach everybody, and that's what Paddle Pro Recovery is all about. Just reaching and bringing good positive vibes and good healing and bettering your life through way of products, but also mentorship. So we hope you have a wonderful week ahead. We thank you all so much for joining us, and we look forward to Friday. Also, if you have any podcast ideas in the pickleball world, if you want to know about anything, we're pretty knowledgeable. Go ahead and email us and let us know what you'd like to hear. Until then, love the one you're with and have a beautiful day.